It's excessive, but rather attempt to like or aversion the video. Clint Barton implies Hawkeye is displayed as the film starts. He was investing energy with his family. On the opposite side, while the Avengers group was battling Thanos. Since Thanos has the 6 vastness stones, he at last snaps, and thus, a big part of the total populace is taken out. Clint's family was additionally eliminated from the gathering. He was his family's last one standing. Clint Barton wasn't sure where his family had gone from the start. Whenever he understands reality, he finds that his family has been obliterated by Thanos. Here, he chooses to stop all underhanded individuals in the universe. He leaves the Clint Barton get-up. Presently he was in a veiled executioner get-up. The scene movements to the Iron Man implies Tony Stark and Nebula. They were moving from the Titan planet in their boat to go to the Earth. They have spent an aggregate of 22 days in movement. After those 22 days, they have run low on all food things. Because of it, the state of Tony Stark wasn't well. Cloud was a robot, so it didn't get impacted by not getting the food or water. Tony Stark alone was confronting every one of the hardships. Tony Stark has lost boldness totally. He sits on his seat for kicking the bucket and sits tight for his passing. Then, at that point, simultaneously, a wonder occurs. The Chief Marvel comes before him. As Carol sees their boat, she pushes ahead for aiding them. She takes their boat to the Earth. Skipper Marvel is additionally a significant and strong person. Then, at that point, it is shown when Thanos snapped in the wake of getting the limitlessness stones. All were eliminating while at the same time getting changed into cinders. In any case, Nick Fury has made an impression on Captain Marvel around then. Subsequent to receiving the message, Captain Marvel shows up at the Earth. During this, she sees Tony Stark's boat there. She takes the spaceship to the Earth. Subsequent to coming on the Earth, Carol gets all the data about Thanos. Subsequent to realizing Thanos is so strong, she gave a plan to all Vindicators. For what reason don't we gather all the endlessness stones and use them again coming to this course of events? With it, every one of the dead individuals will restore. We can likewise complete Thanos with it. They get extraordinary data from their framework. The rocket lets them know when Thanos snapped. A way that has never been seen before has spread all through the universe. The equivalent occurred in a universe 2 days prior. Perhaps Thanos has again snapped. That is the reason we saw this wave once more. Here, every one of the Vindicators find Thanos has again utilized his endlessness stones. They track his signs because of his waves. They move to the planet where Thanos was. Thanos is displayed here. He was looking drained and frail. Arriving at there, they hold Thanos. They ask him, where are on the whole the boundlessness stones? Thanos tells them, I have annihilated all the limitlessness stones in the wake of utilizing them. So none will make this universe like before while joining those stones. Thor comes out of resentment as a result of it. He closes Thanos with his sledge. He completes Thanos there. Since there were no boundlessness stones, so they all were irredeemable. How might the dead individuals restore? They all were baffled. They continue on their methodologies. Thor begins consuming his time on Earth in another spot. It was in Norway. Thor has totally lost his fortitude. Since they get crushed by Thanos and couldn't get the limitlessness stones, Thor has become languid now and used to consume various medications. Because of it, he becomes greasy. On another side, Hulk has joined the Hulk Bruce flag, what's more his own body by chipping away at them for certain years. Because of it, he at long last became Teacher Hulk. In which, there was the sharp psyche of Bruce Banner alongside Hulk's powers. On another side, it is shown Captain America has made a gathering. He encourages the survivors to zero in on the future rather than the past. He regularly examines how to improve life. Tony Stark implies the Iron Man whited pepper pots in Have a Girl. Tony was consuming a tranquil time on Earth with his family. He was cut off from the remainder of the world. After it, 5 years passed. At the point when Ant-Man went to accept particles because of Thanos snapping, he's stuck there. The lab where he went was in a van, yet there was a mouse. Because of it, the machine again begins. Subterranean Insect Man implies the Scott Lang again gets back to our reality. The world where he went was not quite the same as our reality. Everything was unique in relation to our reality as far as aspect and time. Because of the distinction on schedule, the 5 hours of that world were equivalent to the 5 years of this world. At the point when Thanos has completed portion of the populace, this occurrence happened 5 years prior. In any case, in that world, just 5 hours passed. In the wake of expenditure, the 5 hours of the world when Scott Lang gets back to his reality, he sees everything was changed. His girl was additionally 5 years more youthful. Subsequent to finding what is going on, Scott moves to his companion implies Avengers. He lets them know that 5 years have passed since Thanos was snapped. Yet, in the other world, just 5 hours have passed. Scott tells Commander Amadeus, assuming we figure out how to utilize PIM particles in the world, we can commit every one of the mishaps and errors fine while returning 5 years. Skipper America concurs with him. Presently, Ant-Man, Captain America, and Black Widow move to look for help from Tony Stark. Tony lives with his family at a slow station. They enlighten Tony regarding their arrangement. Assuming we figure out how to utilize the world appropriately, we can make everything fine while going to the past. Tony Stark realizes there is risk and hazard in this undertaking. His family will likewise be in danger, assuming that he will do this. That is the reason Tony Stark plainly denies them to do this. From that point, they leave, frustrated. Presently, on the grounds that Tony has rejected for aiding them, so they go to Hulk. He was presently Teacher Hulk. Bruce Banner has a sharp psyche, so he concurs for aiding them. Presently, they begin making a time machine. After tests, they find the time machine made by Hulk isn't working as expected. It isn't requiring some investment where we need to go. Tony Stark is shown working in his home on the time machine with Jarvis. Unexpectedly, his codes get enacted. Because of it, at long last, a time machine was made. Tony unmistakable now need to alter his perspectives. Right away, he was figuring he can't place his family at serious risk. He will save his family, however, his better half Pepper Potts makes him comprehend. You can't place the entire universe in peril for us. Try not to stress for us, however, attempt to save the entire world. This will be best of love for us. Or then again a gift. Tony complies with his significant other. He begins dealing with the time machine. Then, at that point, he arrives at Captain America. He takes a safeguard made of vibranium for him. After it, Natasha moves to Tokyo to bring Clint Barton back. She makes him comprehend, to end individuals while being a covered executioner won't fulfill you. You will be fulfilled while seeing your family before you. We will assist you with this. After it, Rocket and Hulk arrive at Norway where Thor was. Thor appears as though he is pointless at this point, since he was so greasy and apathetic also. Presently he has no associations with these battles. They cause him to comprehend if the machine will work. Then, at that point, you can deliver your retribution on Thanos. With it, we can likewise restore individuals who were dead in the universe. Thor concurs and goes along with them. The testing of the time machine begins. The Avengers are separated into gatherings and shipped out various timetables. Then, at that point, it is shown, Tony Stark, Ant-Man, Captain America, and Hulk show up in 2012's time. The conflict was happening in New York. As per the 2012's course of events, there were 3 endlessness stones were available. There was a period stone, a space stone, and a brain stone. The brain stone is the one which is given by Thanos to Loki. Tony and Ant-Man go to the Vindicator's pinnacle to bring the space stone. Be that as it may, there was an issue going there. Mass comes and destroys their undertaking. They leave the space stone and Loki takes the space stone. On another side, Captain America faces the following Captain America. They battle for quite a while, however, at last. The most recent Captain America takes the Psyche Stone from that point. After it, Hulk goes to bring the Time Stone. In any case, Guru Ma, not Doctor Strange, has the Opportunity Stone. Mass requests the Time Stone from Guru Ma. Assuming I give you the Time Stone, numerous courses of events will be made in the universe, says Guru Ma. Because of this, our timetable will be demolished. I can't allow this to occur. Here, Hulk attempts to make Guru Ma comprehend. There will be huge occurrences later on. That is the reason I really want this Time Stone. Yet, Guru Ma doesn't submit to him. Bruce Banner tells her Thanos' all-inclusive strategy will be uncovered assuming Doctor Strange has given him the Time Stone. Master Ma settles on it. She at long last gives Hulk the Time Stone. Commander America and Hulk get the Time and Psyche Stone. Yet, Tony Stark and Ant-Man actually didn't observe the Space Stone. Commander America and Tony Obvious conclude they will go to the past. They will attempt to get the Space Stone. Afterward, they arrive at the 1970s timetable. Tony Obvious' dad is displayed here. Tony was cheerful subsequent to meeting his dad. With it, he likewise effectively get the Space Stone from that point. Commander America was likewise there, so he finds the Pym particles too. In the wake of getting the Pym particles, they arrive at their genuine course of events. Thor and Rocket arrive at 2013's timetable. They need to get the Truth Stone that was in Jane Encourage's body. They go to Jane Foster's area. Thor meets his mom and attempts to cause her to comprehend everything. Thor's mom was an entertainer. She has seen every one of the hardships of Thor. That is the reason she attempts to make Thor comprehend. No should be stress, all will be well. Simultaneously, Thor presents his hand. Presently he has his sledge. Rocket was likewise effective to get the Truth Stone from Jane Encourage's body. So they return to their course of events. After it, Clint Barton and Black Widow are shown. They come to the 2014's course of events. They come here to get the Spirit Stone. They meet the Red Skull. He illuminates T. Thanks for my video watching. Subscribe and comments.